20 years doing.
Yeah, good question. How do you change on people? And that's a good question. A very other good question like the beep. That's a very powerful question. Just like today, if you guys aren't doing tongue or ton points, I don't really suggest you going, Dr. Tom would say, forget everything and do my system on Monday, because he's a salesperson. But I don't suggest you guys doing that on old patients. I would only do this stuff on new patients. And I do, like all my old patients do have a really hard time coming back to my clinic now because it's not like how it used to be. It's very challenging. And so what I've done is I try not to change on those people. They just don't come to me anymore because they don't like my style. But I would only change on the new people. As new people come in, then I would put them in your new program. That way too, your clinic doesn't take a massive freaking hit, right? All of a sudden you lose 15 people, you lost 50% of your income. Just keep those people the same and change on when Rachel shows up, when Jeff shows up, when I show up, treat us differently. And then as these 30 people drop off because they're better life, they left, whatever, you'll have less of them and more of us. And then eventually you'll just have all of us and you won't have them. Yeah, I would, yeah, because. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just had one patient. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would just change on new people because it's very hard to, again, that goes back to the refrigerator and the person with the $1 million house, man. They get weird when you change on them. You know, they shouldn't give a crap about a $100 refrigerator, but they absolutely go crazy because you got to be careful when you change on people. Yeah, I do it slow. I just had one woman, she's really upset with me now. She'd been my patient forever. I used to actually do house calls on Sunday for $20 a visit. Right? I mean, talk about an energy sucker. Nice lady, but come on, man, right? And anyways, she called when I left and we ordered some herbs. My wife talked to her and she's really pissed off at me because my wife charged her a $75 phone call consultation. It's my time. It's my time, is it not? You call me for 15 minutes, that's what you're going to pay in the office. You need to pay me. You just can't call me and talk to me. It's disrespectful. Right? So I charged her. She's not happy with that because I've never charged her before, but I said, I'm sorry, Marion, the clinic's changing and I apologize. But that's how it's got to be. I'll probably lose her as a patient, but you got to be okay with that. You know, just like relationship. I can't lie to you who I am. If I am who I am, I might lose you. But you got to be okay with that. I just got to be straight with who I am. Because I'd rather be alone for the right reason than be with you for the wrong. And that's how I treat my patients. Unfortunately, you will piss some people off. You will frustrate some people. And you got to be okay with losing them. Yeah. But just do it slow so you don't kill your bank account. Yes, Jeff?
I'm going to sort of contrast that a little bit. And certainly I just want to say I'm not the best acupuncturist in the world by any stretch of the imagination. I really struggle with theory and understanding that application. I've been in the game 18 years.
Yeah.
And I did TAN's course and I changed overnight.
Yeah, Jeff was one of those guys that said, screw it, I'm doing it.
I didn't work at all.
Yeah.
I used to do soft tissue work and then I used to do TCM and acupuncture, 45 minutes of soft tissue.
Yeah.
I basically came back and said to all my clients, I don't work that way anymore. If you don't like it, that's okay. I won't start with
Yeah. That's awesome. Because again, we have to remember, we as acupuncturists, we're thinking that's not the right question. And Jeff answered it for us. What's the right question? All the patient cares about is results. Because if you've suffered the pain of, I've had chronic pain, I almost lost my arm, my leg to infection, what do you care about? Local or distal, or you want results? As long as Jeff gives me the results, I don't care if he puts a thing of hot butter on my back and rubs it. I mean, as long as I get better, I could care less. So, I mean, and that's why Jeff was so good at saying, hey, I'm still going to deliver results, but I'm going to deliver results in a new way. And obviously his patients didn't care because I got better. Anybody know Tony Robbins, obviously, right? The guy's the man. What did he say about Cortez when he came here to the new land? Burn your boats. Because if you burn the boats, you can't go back. If you keep your boats there, when things get rough, you're going to go back to your boats and sail home. When Cortez came to the new America, they burned the boats and they had to be successful. So that's that. Burn your boats, man, and go for it. Don't give yourself an out. I mean, that's how I live my life. I'd much rather fail by being 100% committed than be successful and I know that I played half court. I don't want to be successful and be half court. I'd rather live on the edge and get cut a little bit. You got to be sharp. You got to be frosty. You got to stay sharp. So good. That's a good statement by Jeff. Thank you. All right, so let's get into some of this stuff.